Hello, Koopos. How have you all been? It has been a minute, hasn't it? I've missed you all. I've missed doing this. Um, I'm kind of back. It's been a long road. I please forgive my absence. For those of you who, some of you are aware of what's been going on, and for those of you who aren't, things have changed a little bit, and I've been going through some really difficult times recently. Um, a long, a long relationship that I was in had unfortunately, unexpectedly ended. It was devastating. It was hard. The way it ended was kind of rough. Anyway, I have been. I'm not going to get too much into details of that, but I have been out. I've been going through the emotions of it all, falling into a bit of a depression, but at the same time, not being a hermit, right? Doing what I tell you all to do, reaching out to loved ones. I'm going to use the word blessed. I've been blessed with an army of support. There have been people like you, like Chunky, for example, here on the channel, and so many of you that have shown love and support, and I appreciate everything. I've just been trying to deal with the fallout of this situation. There's so much that happens when things like this kind of come to an end, and especially if it's been a long relationship and there's just a lot to deal with. So, when I'd found out about everything, I lost kind of motivation. I lost desire for everything, as you know, when you go into a depression, it happens. You just lose the desire for everything. I wasn't eating, my sleep wasn't really well, but I've been reaching out to loved ones. I've been reaching out to mentors. I've been getting advice from all kinds of directions, good and bad, taking the good where I can, and just recovering, taking some time off, even took some time off of work, just trying to get through this. I'm feeling much more hopeful. I do see light at the end of the tunnel. I will get through this. So I've been doing what I can now to kind of just get myself back into the routine of things. I've been being much more careful with my diet lately. I've lost actually a few pounds, which is kind of nice. Partly because I wasn't eating for a little while, but that's not good. But I'm back eating again. I'm eating healthy. Exercising, which has always helped me. I went on a nice long run today, which was great. Spending time with just loved ones, and trying to just stay busy with work, and just forcing myself slowly back into the routine of things. Because let me tell you, Koopos, every part of me wants to run away. I want to run away, go somewhere where nobody knows me, and just like hit the reset button. But I'm not going to be doing that. It's been, like I said, it's been hard, but to be able to talk right now, and even with you all, and not break down, it's progress. I've talked about it so much, which has been good, and it's really helped me through a lot. Anyway, how does that affect this channel? So basically, I will be easing my way back into this. I can't promise you all when I'm going to be doing the next streams, and I don't want to make that promise right now. I don't want to get people's hopes high. And you all have been so patient, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you. I thank you for those of you who have subscribed to me and stuck with me. I really am grateful to that. I will keep updates posted on the Discord, so go please join that Discord if you haven't yet. And please also, subscribe and like and all of that stuff. I'm slowly trying to get back into things. I'm slowly, my desires for enjoying things is slowly coming back. So, even getting the news for today up and going has kind of like set that fire again in me for Final Fantasy stuff. So I'll be going back to, I intend on going to Zulu's this Wednesday, meeting, some of the other players, catching up with a lot of those guys, a lot of great guys there. And and so again, I will be slowly getting back into the groove of things, and hopefully getting more videos out. I will probably be leaving out of town sometime this year, going to a different country where I have some friends. Maybe I don't know yet. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But again, thank you to everybody. Much love to every single one of you. Seriously, I cannot say enough thanks, especially to those who have just private messaged me and reached out on this community. I'm grateful to you all. Yeah, so, you know, I just hope the best for, you know, for my ex. I hope things work out for her, and, you know, I just hope we can all move forward. There is a little one involved that I grew to become very close to, and so I'm still going to be much part of her life, still mentoring her. So that's always a blessing. And yeah, anyway, I think that's enough of that. Sorry, enough babbling. Let's get back into this. What are we doing today? We are doing the news. We're doing the news, the Final Fantasy news. I know it's been a while. It's been a minute. It's been a long time since we have looked at what's going on. Let's change the music, shall we? A little bit more upbeat. Let's get into this. A lot to go through, and I will try my best to not make this super duper long. Thank you for bearing with me with that intro. Anyway, here we go with the news. Okay, Kupos, and wow, my news channel is all messed up here. Let's go back to the beginning, shall we? Again, easing our way back into things. Anyway, so we've got a lot to go through here. News for what is today, October 2nd? Yeah, so the first thing we're going to be talking about right now is the starter set stuff. So while I was absent, a lot of stuff has come out. We've got the starter set stuff. I want to say a quick hello to people here on the channel. So of course, Chunky, hello. Thank you very much. Hi, wondering how you're feeling about the current state of FFTCG. Great question. In fact, I will answer that question as we get through the news here. So please feel free to, you know, this is live. You all feel free to engage, send questions and everything, and I will answer them as I can. I have the chat open here so I can see you all, and I will get to that question actually here in just a minute because I do have something to say about that. Anyway. So what's been out? A lot of you have already known about this. Again, to me, a lot of this is new. Just trying to get back into the groove of things. So what do we have here? So we've got the starter set that's going to be coming out. We got that announced with Tidus and old Yuna there, which is cool. There's some sample cards that got released here. So we've got here, of course, it looks like Sin, Yuna, and Bahamut. So just a quick breakdown of what we to expect. It's going to be another initial deck of 50 cards. So just like with the Cloud Sephiroth starter set, I think that was the last one that came out. And we're going to have, let's see, there's going to be, according to the Square Enix site here, there will be 24 wind element, 24 water, 2 light cards, 24 fire. In like one of the other decks, there's going to be let's see here, some assorted extra cards here. 7 fire element 7 cards, wind element 7 cards, water element 8 cards. Okay, all right, whatever that means. Anyway, 50 card deck. It looks like there's gonna be some cool stuff. We did get a little bit of a spoiler of what I believe this will be the basically the full art card that we can expect, which will probably be just kind of like, you know, the card that's on display that you see there. It'll be this that scene where Tidus and Yuna are, I guess, expressing their love to each other. They're swimming. You all remember that very kind of cheesy / romantic scene. I like Final Fantasy X. I think it's great. Anyway, what does it do? Let's see if I can read this from here. Oh my gosh, I probably should have written this down on the side. So it's going to be a light card. That's cool. 7k light, 3 costs. The cost required to cast Tidus is reduced by 1 for each category 10 forward you control. So that's kind of nice. That's actually really nice. It's got a really good X burst here. It is when Tidus attacks. Let's see. You may search for one card named Jack, a card named, I believe, Vincent, and a card named what does that say there? Waka. Oh, okay, and Waka. All right. And add it to your hand. So that already off the bat, that's pretty dang good. Just searching for 3. It looks like you get all 3, which is pretty dang good. Okay, so maybe we'll see more 10 theme stuff. And we don't even know what other cool 10 stuff's going to be in the starter set or in the next set. So maybe there'll be like some really cool stuff that'll play really well with us. I can see this card being really good. And when Titus, what is it? Text, what does that say? When a Titus something, I can't see over that little sample thing, the Forge, you control gain. Oh, so when Titus attacks the Forge, you control gain 2k power until the end of turn. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, that'll be a cool, exciting build to get. I'll be buying 3 of those just so I can have a play set of the Titus full art there. I love that. So yeah, so the 10 starter set, some places are already doing pre-orders, so go pre-order that. It looks pretty good. Next up, we've got Emissaries of Light. So we've got a cool cut. We finally got the art of it. It looks really neat. There's lightning, there's Sarah on it. The deck or the cover art looks beautiful. Actually, I like Crystal Dominion's cover art as well. And for those of you that don't know, we are venturing away from the Opus names. I know some of you don't like it. Personally, I like it. I think it's less intimidating for new players. So again, the next set coming out, I should say, will be Crystal Dominion, and then this new one here is called Emissaries of Light. Very Yu-Gi-Oh sounding, if you ask me here. And give me 1 second here. I want to go ahead and do something about the volume here on the music here, because I have a feeling it's a little too loud. Okay. Anyway, so Emissaries of Light here. We've got a few spoilers here. We've got a cool looking sample card going on here. We're just going to kind of go through these sample cards. I'm not really sure what all of them are. Actually, no, I do. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. We've got, that was actually Sarah from Mobius. This is actually Reeve. See, I thought I did forget here. And I got Lael here. And then the next one up should be Cecil, which looks really cool. So here's the Cecil card. Love the art for the Cecil. And then this will be Lunith. Nice, beautiful looking card. I love the way that art looks there. And then this last one will be the cover art, the Lightning and Sarah card, which is very cool. Just like previous sets, we will have 3 full art premium cards, and they did tell us what those are going to be. We're going to get a Vayne reprint, a Lena reprint, and a Lightning reprint, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. The Vayne I really like. I think Vayne is a little bit I guess, well, not underplayed, but I feel like people aren't taking it as serious as it can be. It's just, I think it's really good, forcing your opponent to basically pay for one every single time. Otherwise, the forward breaks. That's really nice. Lena is just amazing. It's a great choice. I'm really glad to see a full art version of that Lena. It's a beautiful card. And then Lightning is cool, but I think what's going to end up happening is that Lightning's kind of going to be the collector's card. This will be like the money chase card, in my opinion. The other cards will be like more for play. Some people will play with the Lightning card, of course, but I think this is going to be like that chase card, of course, that we've got to get. What other news can we expect from here? So, the difference we're going to get with Emissaries of Light is that it's going to be a 24 full art card set. So Opus 14, the previous one, was actually only 22. So this one will actually be a 24 full art. I want to say a really quick hello to Rizmune. And then hello, how are you doing? And then again, another quick hello to Kenneth there. And he says, hopefully we get another nice full art of her. Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we'll see. So, anyway, so yeah, some more breakdowns here from Emissaries of Light. There's going to be, basically, 130, normal cards. Basically that just means like non-foilish. So there'll be 166 foilish cards in a booster box. The tentative release date is March 25th next year. There are no pre-releases yet, not that I know of. Pre-release orders, I should say, yet that I know of. And so yeah, I'm really glad it's actually kind of far out, because it's kind of like expensive to have a lot of these sets like back to back. What else can we expect here? It will, okay, so the premium version of so Emissaries of Light will include the premium version of starter cards from the Final Fantasy X starter set that we were just looking at. So keep that in mind. And remember that starter set, I don't think I mentioned, will be out in February of next year as well, which is kind of nice. Again, that will be a little bit off, a little far off well, into the future, which is nice, And then what else can we expect? Oh, there's a little retailers thing here. It says, please be aware that pre-orders for this set will be available from distributors starting next week. Oh, well, that's neat. So maybe we will get pre-orders here soon. I don't know. It looks like that. It looks like retailers will get to pre-order soon from distributors. So maybe then they'll be able to get the numbers, and then maybe then they can get pre-orders ready for the rest of us, and we can start pre-ordering, so, which is really cool. Again, go check out Zulu's, go check out Shop Combo, and then go check out Trading Card Game Pit, and then I have a field link to tcgplayer.com as well down in the video link description. So go check them out, all of them out. And so typically I have their stuff here on the screen. Apologies again, getting back into the groove of things. Be patient with me. So yeah, so that's really cool. So there we go, Emissaries of Light. I'm pretty excited about it. I love the full art reprint choices. Honestly, I think they're really good, especially that Lena. I love that Lena. It's such a beautiful card. It should have always been a full art. So moving on, we're going to talk now about the next set, Crystal Dominion, and what to expect from this set. So Crystal Dominion will be released in November. Oh my gosh, it's already next month, November. If you haven't gotten your pre-orders in yet, please go do that. I'm not sure if it's still available in places. I believe it's been kind of like selling out really quickly in some places. I got my pre-order in like a long time ago for this set because I was just so paranoid by the short printing of Opus 14. But Crystal Dominion and Emissaries of Light should not have those same problems. So even if you don't pre-order, accessibility should. Now, again, I don't know, but I'm just saying I think it should be readily available. So, yeah. And, of course, go, always support your locals first for that. So what can we expect from Crystal Dominion? Oh, excuse me here. So there will be, again, 24 full art cards. So 2 extra from basically Opus 14, which will be really great. That'll be really nice. What else can we expect from Crystal Dominion here? I think that's really it. We did get a few more spoilers in terms of certain cards. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. We want to talk about that crystal. You see that crystal on that card? Yeah, that crystal here. So we got some spoilers on some of the singles here. Let's talk about that crystal there. So Crystal Dominion is going to be introducing a new type of ability, I guess, a new thing. It's called crystals. And basically cards will generate these crystals and then you can use these crystals. Now these are not like CP, right? To basically be able to cast and play stuff. It's not the same. These are going to be like these other things that you use. And I think the reason for that is it's a way to basically say, hey, we're going to basically make cards that produce these crystals. And then these crystals can be used to basically activate certain abilities or to do certain things. And not CP. Otherwise, so like at first I was like, why not just like create extra CP? But then the issue with that then is like, you may want to use that CP basically maybe to cast something or play something else. And that's kind of like pulls away from what Square Enix is trying to do here. So there's this crystal thing. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I think it's cool. I think it's always nice to add more. We'll see what happens. We got some insight into some of the cards. So, for example, let's look at this common here. It's just a samurai standard unit. Okay, cool. More samurai stuff. When samurai enters the field, you gain a crystal. All right. You can duel, and then you put samurai into the break zone, and you choose one forward. If it deals damage to a forward this turn, that damage, the damage increases by 1k instead. You can only use this ability during your turn. Okay, so again, this samurai just basically will produce crystals. All right, cool. Well, what we can do with that stuff, still yet to be seen. There's some other cards we'll see. It looks like we can do stuff with it. For example, like Snow here. So Snow here is a 8k. Okay, cost 8k, cool. When Snow enters the field, you may pay a crystal. So again, let's just say you're doing that fire ice thing and you play the samurai, you now have a crystal, then you can use that crystal to pay for Snow's ability here. When you do so, you select one of the 2 following actions. You freeze all the forwards opponent controls and freeze all the backups opponent controls. Okay, so honestly, that's my first time really reading this whole thing out. And something just occurred to me. I kind of do like this because traditionally what we would see from this instead is an interfield auto ability where when Snow enters the field, you would activate one of these things, right? But as we've kind of seen, and I kind of was feeling, there's a lot of stuff that does that. And then because of that, that does kind of prove a danger to being able to allow such things to get shut down pretty easily with like Amaterasu, and then the other card that I can't think of right now. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. That basically just negates all interfield auto ability stuff. Oh my gosh. Can I not remember it? It's a great card. I love the card too. Anyway, the downside of that, right? There's that downside. You know, you can just shut it all down. But now you have these crystal things which allow you to do these extra abilities. It's kind of nice. That snow card isn't bad either. It's pretty nice. So, okay, there we go. Now, what we got here next is Pinello. Oh, sorry, really quick. Rosamune, you said 24 full art means 2 full arts per box and case. Good point. When I mentioned there will be 24 full arts in each in this new set now, which should mean now we should not run into an issue where you buy a booster box and you only get like 1 full art. And oh my gosh, I really hope that nobody's ever ran into a situation where you get no full arts. Oh, that would be awful. I've almost ran into that situation, and you've all seen that there on the stream. All right, moving on here. So Pinello here is Dancer. Oh, Sky Pirate. That's nice. So she's got 2 jobs here. That's cool. Okay. So costs, you pay 5 here. The cost reduced by 1 for each job Sky Pirate other than Pinello you control. Select one of the 3 following actions. You can only use this ability during once per turn. I kind of like seeing more of the oh, excuse me here. Let's get that back on there. I kind of do like seeing more Sky Pirate support. As you all know, I'm a big fan of that. Van that we've got in Opus 14. The full art is a freaking amazing card, and it's nice that we get basically more support for Sky Pirate stuff. So what do we get here? We get to choose 1 Sky Pirate forward other than Pinello. It gains this forward cannot be chosen by your opponent's abilities until the end of the turn. Well, that's cool. And then choose 1 forward. It loses 3k power until the end of the turn and draw 1 card. Not bad. It's a hero card. Very, very cool. Okay, I like that Pinello there. What do I have next? Oh, we get a legend. I forgot. We got a legend here that was revealed to us. It's Lady Lilith here. Cost 2, 5k. It's lightning. Remove 1 forward other than Lady Lilith from the game. And then you gain a crystal. Interesting. I can think of some combos with the lightning already. The legend lightning from Opus 13, I think it was. You choose 1 lightning. You pay a crystal, choose 1 lightning forward. It gains haste until the end of the turn. You can only use this ability once per turn. That's not bad. Okay. 2 crystals. That'll be interesting. I wonder how easy it's going to be to generate crystals. I hope it's not like a super difficult thing to do, so we can like play these cards a little easier. Anyway, you pay 2 crystals, you choose 1 forward of cost 5 or less, and you break it. That's pretty cool. I really like lightning. I wish lightning got more play. So we got kites here, and kites will also be a cool full art. So we got that revealed to us, which is super cool. A Sky Pirate, cost 1, 3k. Remove kites from game. You choose 1 Sky Pirate you control, remove it from the game, and then play it onto the field at the end of the turn. It's kind of like what is it? Is it the Unicard, right? The one when it comes in the field lets you bounce, remove some from play, and bring it back into the field. So with this, basically, you get to abuse kind of auto abilities. Oh my gosh! Again, it's been such a long time that I'm forgetting names of cards now. Oh, I'm really gonna have to get myself back into things here. I do like this card. I think it's nice. It's a rare, which would be cool. It's a really cute. I love the art on it too. I kind of love like that. It's like that 90s like color book kind of stuff. I really like it. It'll be a full art. Yeah, that's neat. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you, Square. The next one, Hikatakir. It will also be a full art card, and it looks pretty dang good. It is going to be a summon. The difference with this one is you can only play it during your turn, and then you deal 8k damage to all forwards. Not bad for cost 5. I actually like it. I like the board clear. As we all know, Earth has always kind of like, okay, so Earth has Shantoto, right, to like remove everything from game. But there's not a whole lot of like clear field stuff. We got Opus 14 Primal Earth that basically deals damage to everything, and that's one way to clear. but adding like more stuff to clear the field, I think will be great for Earth. Although I know a lot of you don't like Earth, but I love the Earth element, and so it'll be really cool to see this. So Hecaticure, that looks really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so next up here for news, we are going to be moving on to the Anniversary Collection set. So this one, oh my gosh. So one of you amazing Koopos on the channel, on the Discord channel, shared this. And I was out with my sister, and I looked at the ping, and I was like, what is this? In the last few days, I looked at it and started to break it down. It's so amazing. It is so amazing. So let me read to you from the Square Enix store site. So this comes out May 2022. Okay. Pre-orders are available now. Go pre-order. The shipping for the Square Enix store sucks. I'm not going to lie. It sucks horrendously. Horribly. It is the worst thing. Square, fix your shipping costs. You are a multi-million-dollar company. You do not need to pay $20 to $40 for shipping in the United States, especially if it's like for one small item. Please, that is wrong. Okay, anyway, my little bit of rant. If you do buy from the Square Enix store site, make sure you buy a lot to kind of like justify that shipping costs, please. So pre-orders are available now. Go get those pre-orders in because I expect this to sell out fast. What should we expect from this? So this set, it will come with an outer box that can be used as a mid-size storage box. All right, that's cool, right? We all like those. We all like those. It will have a 50 card deck you can use to play with right away, and an additional 200 cards featuring some sought after cards from Opus 1 through 12 booster packs. So there will be reprints from Opus 1 all through 12, not 13, 14, because those are still rather new, although I feel like they maybe should have included them because of the short printing of the sets, but especially 14. But I think what this tells us is that they are going, since they're doing the reprints, right? I think what this tells us is that they will then do a reprint eventually from 13 forward and some other thing. Resimune says, do not buy from the Square store. Game stores will carry it. Very true. If you want to wait for that patiently as well, there is that option as well. But if you are a little bit paranoid and getting it, I'm a little bit paranoid. But I do, when I do buy from the store, I actually do buy quite a bit of things. And I actually have a cart, it's funny, on the site. And I actually add things to the cart. And then I wait a while until that cart like gets a little bigger. And then I'll do my order. So I feel better rather than just buying one thing and then paying $20 or $10. Ugh. Anyway, so what else here? On top of that, let's see, Square will be introducing a new commemorative anniversary promo card, and there will be 3 of that design included in this. So there will be a total of 253 cards in this first ever collection set, which is reprinting. I am so glad they are doing reprints. Okay, so I'm going to really quickly do a little bit of a rant here. Or rant. No, not a rant. Maybe just a talk, not a rant. So, collectors. Let's talk first. Actually, no, excuse me. Let's talk first to the players. Okay, so for players, this is phenomenal. This is great news. This is wonderful and a smart thing to do. Every TCG has done it, and it's been great. It does work. It brings in new players, and it basically also motivates existing players because these cards become much more accessible and easier to get. So I am super proud of Square Enix doing this. I'm so glad they're doing it. I'm not surprised. It's typically after a 4-year period, we do TCGs traditionally start to do reprints. So I'm really glad that Square is doing these reprints. It took them a little longer, but I'm super happy about it. So kudos Square. I think this is wonderful. To the collectors. Now, I know this will bother some collectors because to collectors, it's mostly about value and rarity, right? And then, and just the coolness of having something original and unique. And I get that. I'm a collector. I love the value of my stuff, and it's kind of like it's like you buy a home and your home is like super valuable, especially nowadays. Oh my gosh. And then you get upset if like somebody builds another home next to you, right? Because you're afraid it's going to devalue the thing of yours. But the fact is that that's kind of silly, right? You want people to move in your community. You want stuff to grow. And in time, right, you're going to probably pass on that home and it'll be like a, a generational thing. Anyway, why am I talking about homes? We're not talking about real estate. Anyway, so here we are. So with cards, okay, this is a good thing because what ends up happening is that you get more people into the TCG. And yes, currently, let's say Shantoto, which will be reprinted, right, from Opus 1, Shantoto will be much more accessible to people, okay? Yes, then the original Shantoto will go down in value. At least I would say, well, they all will to a certain extent, right? For a bit. But in time, because the uniqueness of that specific original Shantoto, especially if we're talking like Wave 1 or whatever, and the foil of that Shantoto of Opus 1 is so unique, in time, the value will again come back up, right? So let's fast forward, let's fast forward 20 years from now, right? And if we did not get more Shantotos to be available, those cards would be harder and harder to get for players unless stuff got banned. But it looks like Square may not do that, right? Who knows? But I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating here. But let's just say they don't. Let's say they don't ban. Or let's say they like to do like a ban rotation, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh does, right? Or they do something, right? Who knows what Square's going to do yet? But let's say they want to allow the play of that card in like 20 years, and hopefully the game stays around that long, right? Hopefully it lasts like Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and Pokemon and all them. And like new players want to come into the game and they can't afford to pay thousands of dollars for Shantoto, which might be the value in like 20 years, right? You want to be able to have that accessibility of newer stuff. Now, the cost of the original Shantoto, I think, will eventually go back up again and will still be valuable to collectors. Now, this new set will have commemorative promo cards and unique things to this set, which will also be good for collectors as well. Now, let's talk about what is inside the set here. So, again, we already said it's going to be a 50 card deck. There'll be 253 cards. There'll be a storage box. There'll be a reversible paper playmat. Whatever. I don't know. Those paper playmats are so janky. Ugh. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I wish it was at least like a really thick cardboard kind of like playmat, like something unique, or I don't know. I don't know why companies do that. I mean, well, to save money, I get that. But okay, anyway, there'll be a starter guide. Okay, cool. The commemorative promo, there'll be one kind of a premium full art. It looks like foil. There will be a total of 3 of them, though. So I'm gonna assume that commemorative promo card will have 1 full art foil promo, and then 2 non-foil, whether they're full art or not, of those commemorative promo cards. It's a difficult word to say. Okay, so there are a total of 12 different. So as far as the reprints here, there will be a total of 12 different legend rarity cards, including some cards contained in the pre-constructed deck. That's cool. With 2 cards per design. One of the 2 cards is a standard non-foil card, whereas the other will be a non-foil full art card, which is amazing. So there will be some really cool stuff with that. I love the idea again of Shantoto being a full art non-foil. I just like it. I don't know. I mean, I love the foil. Don't get me wrong, and we got that already. But it's nice to see it in non-foil as well. Yeah. So that'll be a cool thing, even for collectors. Will it be as valuable? No, but that's okay. It's still a collector's thing. So we did get some spoilers into what there will be on the site there. So it looks like for the reprint legend stuff, we will get Shantoto. There will be Golbez, Diablos, Ishtola, Rinoa, Zidane, Cloud, Zidane from 6, Zidane from 8, Gabranth, Kasuya, Ash, Ritz. And then we got to look at some other stuff here. So it looks like we got the Squall there, which is also on the commemorative box there. This looks like a Yuna, which is cool. I believe that's new. So yeah. And then that cool one. I don't know what that is. Maybe the Lightning Posse card. I don't know. I hope they call it the Lightning Posse card. I don't know, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. So we'll see what that is. And And again, here are some samples of what the reprints will look like, right? There's a Gabbrinth, there's a Dane, your Stola, your Shantoto, which again, it looks really cool to me. I think having a Stola and Shantoto reprint is great. Gabbrinth reprinted is amazing. The Zidane's cool, but yeah, so we'll have that. What else will there be? Okay, so the Yuna and Tidus will be 3 cards, which will be all premium full art cards. There's going to be also a Squall, which will have 1 premium full art. That Yuna will also come in 1 premium full art, and a Lightning will also come in 1 premium full art card as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff in it. It costs, I think it was like $58.99 or something like that, but you're getting a lot. Honestly, in my opinion, it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. So next up, I kind of want to do a quick little shift here. I want to talk about figurines here. I was on the Square Enix store because I hadn't been on it in a while, you know, and so I saw these things for you FF7 lovers out there. Oh my gosh. So much Final Fantasy VII stuff. I know a lot of you loved it, but my gosh, Square, enough. Please, enough. We did not need a Fortnite Final Fantasy VII game. We did not need that. And there's just so much other stuff. Just please, just stop. I mean, I get 7's great. Do something else, please. Anyway, that's my little rant with Square there. So anyway, there's like these Aerith figurines, which I think look cool. That one for $154.99 looks kind of janky. I don't like, if you look at the arms there, you could tell it's definitely like a toy. The $179.91 looks cool, but this is what really caught my attention. This Stola looks so cool. It looks just like the Stola Legend card from Opus 12, with that scenery in the back. The way Square like propped this thing up. This is like going to be like unique. These are like made to order things. They look amazing. Will I get one? Probably not, but it looks really cool. But look at the price. Ooh, it is rough. $980. Ooh. My gosh. Oh my gosh. But it's okay. But for you figurine collectors out there, that's amazing. Anyway, I just felt like I just needed to show that. I don't know why they just caught my attention. I know it's not TCG stuff, but that's it. That's all the news, everybody. I apologize. I know I may not be like at the top of my game right now. Again, I'm slowly getting back into things. Thank you again for all of your love, all your support. That is basically it for the news. And as always, as I always say to you, and as I had a viewer remind me as well, and I totally appreciate it. Remember, you're all wonderful, you're all beautiful, and you're all loved. Until next time, Koopos, and hopefully that won't be too long from now. Bye-bye.